The season is nearly upon us. I cannot wait. Do you know what I thought would be a really nice thing to do just to whet our appetites for this new season? It would be to welcome on some esteemed guests, some dear friends from the YouTube community to have a conversation about who they think are going to finish in the top four. Of course, you watch this channel on a regular basis, I hope. You know how I feel about things, but I think it's important to get some opinion, to canvass some opinion and find out who various fans of various clubs think is going to finish in the top four. Here we go.
Back on the Rory Jennings channel, thanks for having me on. Obviously, City and Liverpool are going to make the top four with relative ease this year. I think we can all say that for sure, which means there's two spaces up for grabs. I'm going to go and actually play a card that I feel like a lot of people are doing at the moment and saying Spurs are going to get that third place. I just feel like with Conte and the recruitment and Kane and Son, barring any disastrous injuries or anything along those lines, I can see them really being, I don't know about title challengers, but in that top four for sure, which leaves one space between a likely Chelsea, Manchester United and Arsenal. Arsenal look young, rejuvenated, they look exciting to be an Arsenal fan right now. It's a good time to be an Arsenal fan. Chelsea, difficult. Sign Raheem Sterling, sign Koulibaly, great signings, but still need a lot more. Still missing that goal scorer up front. I think Sterling's going to add goals to the team, but he's not going to add 20, 30, I don't think. And I think they need another player in there to score some goals for them to be a certainty to get that top four. And then Manchester United, who knows what's going on there? It could go any way. I'm probably going to lean towards Chelsea based off the experience of the squad, the experience of the manager, but it could all go wrong. So my top four, you're going to look at Chelsea, Spurs, and then Liverpool, Manchester City. Thanks for having me on, Rory.
Let's do the top four, Rory. Thanks for having me on, mate. Let's do it. Chelsea in fourth. I think Koulibaly in a back five with Thiago Silva, one of the meanest defences in European football. I think you need goals, though. I don't think Sterling does enough. So for me, I think you'll come fourth. Anything less than fourth is an embarrassment. Spurs, just ahead of you. I just think because of the goals that Kane will get. I've read somewhere he's 26 goals off of Wayne Rooney's Premier League goal scoring record, which is absolutely insanity. But I don't think we've got enough to challenge Liverpool and City. I think Liverpool will come second. Obviously, Nunez is coming for big money. I think he'll score a decent amount of goals, but he's nowhere near the level of Mane. They still don't control the ball well enough in big games. I think I don't see them beating City. You know, I don't think they'll get 6 points against us, and that the margins of error are so small. I think with City's squad, Haaland, I think Haaland gets 30 goals next season in the Premier League. I think we're coming first. I'll see you soon, Roy.
All right, Rory, how you doing? I'm currently away on holiday, but when Rory asks me to do something, I will do it. And you wanted to know what my top four predictions are for this season. Now, I did it on my podcast, and I got a bit of hate for it, so I'm going to tell you what it is now. And I'll tell you why. So I put Liverpool first, I put Man City second, I put Spurs third, and I put Arsenal fourth. Chelsea, nowhere to be seen. Neither are United, but United's obvious reasons, they're not that good. But the reason why I put Spurs third, I generally do think they will have a strong season. They got Conte. You know a lot about Conte, Rory. He's won the league for you guys, so you know what he can do. I think Arsenal get into the top four this year. I think literally we have the additions of Jesus and Zinchenko. I think it's been massive for us. Arteta looks like he's building something really, really good and really, really impressive. So I back Arsenal to get into that top four spot. It's going to be close to Man United. I think United will be there as well, thereabouts. Maybe just about make fifth. And I put Liverpool to win the league. I think City are going to need some time to adjust with this team. They've won 4 out of the last 5. So I think even seeing Haaland today at the Community Shield, maybe it's one game, I don't know, but it didn't look that good. We'll see, but that's my predictions for now. They might change after the window ends, but for now, that's what it is.
Yes, Rory, mate. My top four is going to be Manchester City, Liverpool. I think that's quite self-explanatory, but the rest of the positions are all up for grabs. I was kind of in two minds about where to put Chelsea. There were thoughts in my head about putting them fifth, but I just can't do that to myself. So I'm going to go with Chelsea third, Arsenal fourth, Spurs miss out, and Conte's gone by February. Thank you, mate.
Top four in the Premier League this season is going to be Liverpool, it's going to be Tottenham, it's going to be Manchester City, and it's going to be Manchester United. I think they're going to have a much better season than people think. I think Ten Hag's a quality manager, and I think they're going to finish top four. I think Arsenal and Chelsea will miss out. Arsenal are going to miss out because they've bought a load of toilet water. And Chelsea are just, at this stage, at the time of recording, just too light. Lost too many important players. Tuchel has too much to do. and there's too many strong teams around them, including Tottenham, mostly Tottenham. So that's my top 4: Liverpool, Man City, Man United and Spurs.
Hello viewers of the Rory Jennings channel. Rory has asked me to give my top 4 prediction for the season. In fourth, as much as it pains me to say it, I'm going to say Arsenal. I think Arsenal can get back into the top 4. They've looked very strong in pre-season. Jesus is scoring. It is Arsenal, which always worries me, but I think Chelsea are a bit off who I would have put in their place. But in terms of signings, Chelsea look very far behind, but it all may well change. In third, Spurs. Spurs are also strengthened massively. Have got Conte, an experienced manager who knows how to get this done. And I think they'll be very good this year. They've strengthened wisely. Second, Liverpool. But Liverpool a lot closer to Spurs than to Man City. I think this could be an off-season for them. I'm not convinced by Nunes. We will see how that ends up. And Man City, of course, first. They've strengthened massively with Haaland up top. And he is an absolute machine. And I'm guaranteeing he will score 25 plus goals.
Right, hello there everyone, welcome back to the Rory Jennings YouTube channel, and it's a great pleasure to be on the channel as well. I've been asked to give my top 4 predictions for the new season ahead, and it's going to be a really interesting one, let's be honest, because a lot of people have mixed opinions about how the new big signings are going to do at certain clubs. Spurs have had a lot of big business, so they're now being talked about in the conversation with the big dogs. It's going to be exciting. So what I'm going to say, I'm going to go from 4th to 1st. 4th, I'm going to go with... I'm probably going to edge Chelsea. I still think they've got enough to finish in the top 4. I don't think they're in a better position now than what they was 12 months ago. That's just my opinion. I still think they're a good team, and I still think they're going to cause trouble in the cups, etc. But I think in the league, they're going to struggle to find that consistency with such new circumstances. I'm going to go with Spurs 3rd. I think the transfer window speaks for itself, and really, really good business. And then 2nd place, I'm going to go with Manchester City, and then 1st, I'm going to go with Liverpool because I'm back on the boys. And let's be honest, when you come to thinking about the signings that we've made, the big signings they've made with Haaland, the big signings we've made with Nunes, etc., it's kind of like the sort of battle of the titans with them two, the 2 new big money signings. Obviously, Nunes got the first laugh in the Community Shield, the English Super Cup, don't matter by diddly too. I was watching Rory's match reaction and to the Community Shield, and I respected the fact he was talking about it like it's another trophy, and that I'm buzzing, mate. Jürgen Klopp's won everything. Anyway, that's my top 4 predictions. Make sure you leave yours in the comments down below, and yeah, peace.
I love that. I found it really interesting. Thank you so much to every single YouTuber there who has taken time out of their day to contribute to that video. I found it fascinating. The top 4 race. It's a huge, huge, significant race with a glorious prize at the end of it. Who do you think is going to make it? Comment with your opinion in the comment section below. And if you haven't yet, please consider clicking subscribe. See you all very soon.